Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. I'm in day 15 of our Pilgrim's Passage 1620. We only have 2 more days to go. And then I'm starting December daily. Okay, disclaimer. If you want to watch a journal video, a binding video with proper instructions and proper methods on how to do it, this is not the video for you. This is me winging it after the fact that more than half the journal is done, and it's not done properly, and it's not even done wisely, perhaps. But anyhow, I am the fishing line is definitely a way to go for me. But you should do this before you start journaling, adding paper to it, because you'll see I kind of went back to a tried and true method for me, which is, I don't even know what this is called. But you put tape on different levels, different spots, and then you kind of like keep it adding to it across the spine. And then I realized I still had some big gaps, so and this is all clear tape, so you really can't see it theoretically. I put it across some ditches while I was opening the pages. And then this might be where I went wrong. I added a thick Amazon envelope. I love the crinkle, the crunch, the bulkiness of these kind of envelopes as a cover. I still might add something to the front. I do add something to the front. But they're padded envelopes, sort of, and they just add, and it says to recycle, so I'm recycling it, right? Right. And then I reinforce the spine, so I think, by adding double-sided tape and putting some more paper over. So and then that tape is really not a really good I think it's carpet tape from when we were trying to have my mother-in-law not slip on carpet, which she died in 2004. So that tells you how old that is. Anyhow, this is some paper I painted when I was doing my Vietnam journal, I think, because it has a lot of the motifs that you find in architecture there. Anyhow, then I have a sticky spot of tape left, so I'm trying to figure out how to hide that. It runs the gamut of how not to do a journal cover or connect the spine. So let's get into today's prompt. I gave myself the word England. This is the last word. I have 16 and then 20 for the next 2 days. And I might film tomorrow's video today because my husband has a test that takes several hours at the hospital, just routine. And it's not even at a hospital, it's at a surgery center. And I don't know when we're going to get home. And I like to do these. I don't like to do them ahead of time, and I don't like to do them later in the day. So rather than get a map, which probably would have been my go-to, I wrote the word England and then home, the home they're leaving, and then now where they are. They're in the United States, having Thanksgiving with Indians who show them their native foods that you can gather from the land, blah, 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 our Thanksgiving. Is it right? Is it wrong? We're not talking about any of that. Did we learn it the right way in school? We're not talking about any about that. We're just writing England, now, and home. They're leaving their home of England, and where they come is now, here. So I just wanted to kind of hide a lot of this, and used tempera paint sticks starting out to just add autumn colors, and in places. And I started to go around like the blank spots, and then I thought, no, I want to really hide these words. So, or not hide them, but not make them as obvious. And they're not, particularly great. This is where I decided, oh yeah, let's do that, because it smears a little bit. Because this was done with Stabilo. So yes, the smearing makes me happy. The grunge of it makes me happy. And I can't start my day unless I'm happy. Not really. Because tomorrow's not going to be fun. I'm just going to be sitting in a waiting room for hours. Maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. But I have cross stitch. I'm taking cross stitch. Or I might take my iPad and just play and Procreate. I don't know. I did change my mind about my Christmas journal last night. Yep, I'm doing a different thing and I haven't told you because I'm not going to tell you until December 1st. But I am going to make the journal ahead of time. Not like I've been doing, where I just kind of start and then think about, oh yeah, maybe I should connect all this stuff. No, we're not doing that this journal this month. December daily is going to be a little different. But as far as organization, we're going to have the book put together before we start. It's probably going to be a junk journal, I must say, just because I'm loving not every page being the same size, not every page being, a full page spread, not just the randomness of it. I love. It plays in with my scatterbrain brain, and I actually admire extreme neat and order, but it's not obtainable for me, so I like this method better. This is obtainable, and it looks like I have a grasp of what I'm doing, so I don't know. Anyhow, and I felt like the letters were still standing out, so I added some swirls on top of some of them, and just kind of making it blend together and look like I didn't write anything here. But it's just kind of like underneath layers. And some of the, Stabilos and tempera paint sticks don't always play well together, but so I have to be careful with that. But I'm adding a little bit of white, just kind of making all the letters go to the background. And then I wrote in the corner, England. And I like how this turned out overall. I really do. Super easy. Sometimes when my head doesn't work and I don't know what I'm going to do, I just write stuff down and then I cover it up with all these paint supplies. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.